Hey everyone, I'm here to talk about configuration, specifically the kinds of things you can configure. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I just want to point out a couple of things that you can do. To begin with, let me point out, you can have multiple configurations within an organization. You can have your sales team configure to track time against opportunities and accounts, while you can have your support team track time against cases and tasks. Maybe somebody's doing project management, they can do projects and tasks. You can pick pretty much any Salesforce object, standard or custom set of objects, and have three different levels and say, first I will choose a case, then I will choose tasks related to that, then I will choose a work type, and I'll track time. Those combinations will show up right here. Let's take a look at the utility bar. If you look at the utility bar, right here, this is configured to select projects, and for the project, related tasks. Now, like I said, this can be any kind of combination that you want, any combination of objects, and a whole lot of other things that you can configure within Salesforce, in your mobile app, maybe in the web app, so on and so forth. And I'll show you just a very, very simple way of doing that. Let's pick one, right? Let's just say cases first level. Let's see how this looks. What you do is you click on that, and you come up with this detail screen. And right here on top, you have a config button. You click that config button, and what comes up is a bunch of options. The first tab shows you how to configure the calendar on your phone, where to get the data for calendar items, calendar events from within Salesforce. Again, like I said, choose your object, set up maybe some kind of filter which says show me only data for the last 30 days, which is what we've done here, and what is assigned to me, this kind of thing. User ID is current user. And this data will now get synced back to the mobile app. Now, the three things that I told you about, task, project, whatever else, those are set up here. The first level object, as I call it, in this case, has been configured to case. This is not the current user's configuration, which is why it shows case. The current user's configuration shows project. But this is one of the configurations in there. And I'm admin, so I can see everybody's configurations. The first level object, the second level object, the third level object. For each of those, you can choose an object name, the field that you want to display. Maybe put in a prefix and a suffix if you want to combine data from multiple objects. Put in a filter, an SOQL filter that picks up just the data, just assign data to me, just assign cases to me, that kind of stuff. All of those things. Then there are a bunch of other options. What happens on check-in? Do you want to track location if it's the mobile app? Do you want to auto-clock code people in how many minutes? That kind of stuff. If there are individuals, if there are teams, if you want to add additional fields that show up on the mobile app or anywhere that you can check in and check out, all of those can be configured right here. Do you want to send out notifications? Based on what object? You can have multiple notifications set up based on changes to those objects. Auto breaks. Within Salesforce, how you want to show your multi-check-in screen, how you want to do assignment, some general set of options, some overall general stuff, how to do PTO calculations and display, how to do expense management, and integrations. For example, in Slack, you go out and say, hey, I have a Slack team ID. Can I submit my timesheet data from within Slack? Yes. Go out and configure it. At the next stage, it will show you a bunch of steps to configure, to integrate with Slack. So all of this can be done just through configuration, and you can have multiple configurations within the same org, like I said. Hope you like this. Have fun.